You have been told that solar panels belong bolted to a rooftop, hidden away where nobody has to look at them. But the truth is, homeowners are now building an entire outdoor structure that generates electricity while doubling as the most comfortable spot in their backyard. This looks like an ordinary wooden shade structure, the kind people have built over patios for generations, but it secretly functions as a full electricity-generating power station disguised as a place to drink your morning coffee. This shouldn't work because everyone assumes rooftop installation is the only serious way to capture solar energy. Yet some of these backyard structures are reportedly producing enough power to run an entire home with little to no connection to the electrical grid at all. So why isn't every homeowner building one of these instead of paying a roofing crew to climb onto their house? What is actually happening underneath these panels that makes them perform differently than the identical panels sitting on a roof just a few meters away? And more importantly, if this structure genuinely works this well, why hasn't it already become the default choice for anyone building a new solar system from scratch? To understand why this idea matters, you first need to understand the quiet frustration that has followed rooftop solar installation since it first became popular decades ago. Traditional rooftop panels are mounted flush against shingles or metal roofing, sitting just inches above a surface that absorbs and radiates enormous heat throughout a sunny afternoon. That constant heat buildup trapped beneath the panels has always worked quietly against their performance. Since solar cells generally produce less electricity as their internal temperature climbs higher during peak sunlight hours, rooftop installation also comes with its own set of headaches that homeowners rarely appreciate until they experience them directly, including complicated roof penetrations for mounting hardware, difficult access for repairs, and the ever-present risk of leaks forming around every single bolt driven through shingles or tiles. Beyond the technical drawbacks, rooftop solar simply disappears from daily life once installed, sitting quietly overhead, where nobody interacts with it or benefits from it beyond the electricity bill arriving slightly smaller each month. And this disconnect between generating clean energy and actually experiencing any tangible daily benefit from the structure itself is exactly the gap that a very different approach began quietly filling in backyards across sun-heavy regions. Builders started experimenting with mounting solar panels, not on rooftops at all, but on freestanding pergola-style frames constructed directly over patios, driveways, and outdoor living spaces where families already spent their time relaxing. The pergola itself is far from a new invention, since open wooden lattice structures designed to provide dappled outdoor shade have existed in garden design for centuries, tracing back through European courtyard architecture long before electricity existed in any form. What changed recently is the deliberate decision to replace that traditional wooden lattice roof with rows of functioning solar panels instead, transforming a purely decorative shade structure into something capable of powering an entire household. Early adopters of this idea were often hobbyists and off-grid enthusiasts already comfortable working with solar equipment, who realized that elevating panels on an open frame rather than mounting them flush against a roof solved several nagging problems simultaneously. Word of these backyard installations spread gradually through online forums and social media communities focused on renewable energy and self-sufficient living, long before mainstream solar installers began offering it as a formal, professionally designed product option. As more of these grassroots builders documented their results publicly, sharing electricity output data and photos of their finished structures, curiosity from ordinary homeowners who had never previously considered solar energy began to grow steadily alongside interest from the existing renewable energy community. What made these early examples particularly persuasive was not just the promise of clean electricity, but the visible, tangible transformation of an otherwise unused patch of backyard into a shaded, genuinely enjoyable outdoor room that families actually wanted to spend time in every day. That combination of practical energy production and everyday livability set this concept apart from nearly every other renewable energy pitch homeowners had encountered before, since most clean energy upgrades tend to remain invisible once installed, offering financial benefit without any noticeable change to daily life. What these early builders stumbled onto was something rooftop solar had been quietly missing the entire time, a structural advantage hiding in plain sight, simply by lifting the panels up and letting air move freely all the way around them. But understanding how that airflow actually changes everything is where things get interesting. The core advantage separating a solar pergola from a rooftop installation comes down to one simple physical principle that rooftop mounting has always fought against rather than embraced. Solar panels lose efficiency as their internal temperature rises, meaning the exact same panel produces noticeably less electricity on a scorching summer afternoon than it would on a cooler. Mild day with identical sunlight intensity, rooftop panels sit mounted just a few inches above shingles or metal roofing material that absorbs enormous heat throughout the day, creating a trapped layer of superheated air directly beneath the panels, with almost nowhere to escape. That trapped heat radiates upward into the back of each panel continuously, pushing its internal operating temperature well above the surrounding outdoor air temperature and steadily reducing its electrical output as the day grows hotter. A pergola-style structure completely eliminates that trapped heat problem by design, since the panels are elevated on an open frame with air able to flow freely underneath, above, and around every single panel throughout the day. This constant natural airflow acts almost like passive cooling, continuously carrying heat away from the underside of each panel rather than allowing it to accumulate the way it does beneath a solid, sealed rooftop surface. Cooler panels translate directly into measurably better electrical output, since the relationship between solar cell temperature and efficiency is a well-documented characteristic of virtually every photovoltaic technology currently in commercial use today. Even a modest temperature reduction of several degrees can meaningfully improve output during the hottest hours of the afternoon, precisely when household electricity demand for air conditioning tends to peak at its highest point. Beyond electricity generation itself, the pergola's open, elevated design creates genuine shade directly over whatever living space sits underneath it, whether that space is a patio, dining area, driveway, or outdoor lounge setup. That shade reduces how much direct sunlight strikes the ground, walls, and windows beneath the structure, which in turn lowers how hard an adjacent home's air conditioning system needs to work to maintain a comfortable indoor temperature. This dual benefit, generating electricity while simultaneously reducing cooling demand through shade, creates a genuinely clever compounding effect that a rooftop installation sitting passively overhead simply cannot replicate in the same way. Homeowners pursuing a fully off-grid setup typically pair their solar pergola with battery storage systems installed nearby, allowing excess electricity generated during peak sunlight hours to be stored for use later in the evening or overnight. Some homeowners using this combined approach have reported running their entire household with little or no reliance on the electrical grid whatsoever, drawing almost exclusively from panels mounted overhead and battery reserves charged throughout the day. Constructing a solar pergola requires several essential components working together as a complete system, starting with a genuinely sunny, largely unobstructed location free from significant shade cast by nearby trees or taller structures, a structurally sound frame capable of safely supporting the weight of solar panels along with wind and snow loads depending on regional climate, quality photovoltaic panels rated for outdoor exposure and battery storage, if full grid independence is the ultimate goal. Translating these advantages into practical terms reveals genuinely smart engineering thinking, since elevating panels solves a heat-related efficiency problem while simultaneously creating usable outdoor living space that rooftop solar never provides in any form. Cost comparisons have also favored this approach in many documented cases, with some homeowners reporting that building a complete solar pergola system, including battery backup, actually costs less than installing a comparable rooftop system paired with equivalent battery storage. But if it works this well, combining better performance with lower cost and genuine everyday usability, why hasn't this already become the standard way every new solar installation gets built? The honest answer starts with a frustrating disconnect between how well this technology performs and how poorly existing systems are set up to recognize or support it in practical terms. Permitting offices across many regions still categorize solar installations almost exclusively around rooftop-mounted systems, meaning a freestanding pergola structure often does not fit cleanly into existing paperwork, inspection checklists, or zoning code categories. This mismatch can create genuine delays and confusion during the permitting process, since inspectors accustomed to reviewing rooftop attachment points and standard mounting hardware may struggle to properly evaluate a freestanding structure built specifically to hold solar panels overhead. Financing presents a similar challenge, since many solar loan programs and incentive structures were originally designed with rooftop installations specifically in mind, sometimes making it harder for homeowners to access the same favorable financing terms for a pergola-style project. Home appraisals face an even more pronounced version of this same recognition gap. INS standard appraisal guidelines frequently have no clear framework for valuing a solar pergola's contribution to a property's overall worth compared to rooftop solar, which has become familiar enough to real estate appraisers over the past decade that its value addition is now reasonably well understood and consistently factored into home sale prices. Structural considerations also matter significantly more for a freestanding pergola than they do for rooftop panels, since the entire frame must independently support wind loads, snow accumulation in colder climates, and the weight of the panels themselves without relying on an existing roof structure for support. This means the frame requires genuinely robust engineering and construction, and cutting corners on structural quality could lead to instability or damage during severe weather events that a properly engineered rooftop mounting system would typically withstand without issue. Climate limitations also shape where this approach makes the most practical sense, since regions with abundant sunshine and hot summers benefit enormously from the cooling advantage airflow provides, while consistently overcast or heavily shaded properties will see far less benefit regardless of structure type. Aesthetically, not every homeowner or neighborhood association welcomes a large, freestanding solar structure occupying backyard space, since some prefer keeping solar equipment less visually prominent, tucked away on a rooftop, rather than serving as a dominant outdoor centerpiece. There's also a quieter industry dynamic worth acknowledging honestly, since established solar installation companies have spent years building business models, sales processes, and installation crews specifically trained around rooftop mounting techniques. Shifting toward freestanding pergola-style installations requires retraining crews, adjusting sales pitches, and navigating unfamiliar permitting processes, creating natural institutional resistance to change even when the underlying technology genuinely performs better in many situations. So who should actually consider building a solar pergola today? And the honest verdict depends heavily on individual property characteristics rather than blanket enthusiasm over dramatic claims about running an entire home off-grid. Homeowners with ample sunny yard space, a genuine desire for additional outdoor living area, and hot summer climates where cooling costs run high stand to benefit the most from combining shade, comfort, and electricity generation into one structure. Homeowners living in colder climates with minimal outdoor space, strict neighborhood aesthetic restrictions, or properties already featuring an ideal south-facing roof with no shading issues may find conventional rooftop solar remains the simpler, more straightforward choice. For anyone specifically chasing full grid independence, pairing either a rooftop system or a pergola with adequately sized battery storage remains essential regardless of mounting style, since panels alone without storage still leave a home dependent on grid power once the sun goes down. The most accurate way to describe this technology today is that solar pergolas represent a genuinely clever engineering solution to rooftop solar's heat-related performance limitations, already proven by real homeowners in real backyards, rather than existing purely as a theoretical concept. What makes this story genuinely compelling is not that every home should immediately replace its rooftop panels with a backyard structure, but that a problem long accepted as an unavoidable trade-off of solar energy has quietly found a practical, livable solution hiding in plain sight. It also reflects a broader shift happening across the renewable energy world more generally, where engineers are increasingly asking not just how to generate clean power, but how to design that power generation, so it actually adds value to the way people already live day to day, rather than sitting invisibly overhead, disconnected from daily experience. A pergola covered in solar panels answers that question in a way few other renewable technologies manage, turning an otherwise ordinary backyard structure into something that pays for itself while also becoming the most used part of the entire property throughout the warmer months of the year. If ideas like this fascinate you, where a simple change in structure and airflow unlocks meaningfully better performance from familiar technology, there is an entire world of overlooked renewable energy, engineering worth exploring further right now. Subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this one, and check the next video for another everyday structure. Quietly solving a problem most people assumed was simply part of how things had to work.